What is up? Hendo's Hobbies back with another pack rip. And the Magic 8 Ball is out, so that can only mean one thing. It is Fantasy Rip League time. So this will be week 11 of the FRL. Week 10, I had a bye week, so I'm sitting at 5-4, and I think it's about third place in the league. I will put the standings in the video here, but obviously there's no update from last week since I had a bye, so no scoring updates or anything like that. So this week, we're going to jump in and we're going against Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards. Obviously, he's the one kind of developed this league, and we'll see what we can do against him. Last time we knocked him off, we used a Prestige Mega Box. He had a 1-of-1 for his defense, and I ended up having a 1-of-1 for Will Fuller, wide receiver. So end up winning that matchup. We'll see if I can pull another one off on him. I do want to do some hobby boxes, but I think I'm going to do my last Mega Box this week, and then week 12 and I believe 13 before we do playoffs. I'm assuming we'll do playoffs. I'm not sure how that's all going to play out yet. Before I'll probably do look to do some hobby boxes at that time. So let's jump into this and see what we can pull. First, let's do the 8 ball. Can't forget that. Magic 8 Ball. Will we beat Bracket Fantasy Sports Cards in week 11? And the response is, straight up, without a doubt. That's confidence right there. I don't know if I have the same confidence as the 8 ball. The 8 ball started out 6-0 this season when I started using it. Predict the first 6 right, and then after that, it's missed the last 2 weeks. So it's gotten a little cold. We can't take it as confidently as we used to. But here we go. Let's see what we can pull for week 11 here. Without a doubt from the 8 ball. So we're on 2019 Donruss Mega Box. This is my last Mega Box. I have one blaster box of Donruss, but as mentioned, I think I'm going to probably just rip that on my own and maybe use a hobby box for the next week, which I'm sure whoever I play next week, I'm not sure who. I'd have to look at the schedule. Won't probably really appreciate hearing that because the hobby boxes tend to have a little higher chance of big score. But then again, the week I had the best score was my week I did a Prestige Mega Box, so you just never know. All right, here we go. So we got 1 autograph and 1 mem card in this product. Hopefully it'll be something we can use. Found myself ripping a lot of Donruss, a little Prestige in this process here. I think if the hobby box prices would have been similar to what they were in previous years in the fall, we probably would have done a lot more hobby on this in this competition, but that's kind of been priced out, so this is kind of where we're at right now. Austin Hooper's been playing pretty good tight end. I think he's with the Browns now, if memory serves me right. He was banged up, but he's banged back. Robert Woods, Tariq Cohen out for the season. Tevin Coleman, Lonnie Johnson Jr. So I'm not sure about him as far as points individually, but that'd be a ×2 for defensive Texans. So we'll put that then. Ooh, please be an auto. I think it's probably just the rookies backwards card. Yep. I don't know if the rookies is a ×2, or is this just considered an insert? Anyway, either way, that's a sweet card to get right there. I'm pretty happy with that one for the rookies. I like how DK Metcalf plays. Obviously, the famous play where he chased down Buda Baker, but dude's just a stud. And I like how he plays the game, so I do not mind catching one of his cards. And followed up with another Seattle Seahawk Marquise Belair defense. So we still have work to do because I don't think Tevin Coleman's playing. I'm not sure who's on bye week this week. Hopefully not Seattle. Nelson Aguilar, Jason Witten. I know he's with the Raiders now, and he is playing, but he's not doing much there offensively. Jim Kelly, Kevin Byard. Sorry for the noise upstairs. Sounds like the dog's getting out. Kenny Galladay. I know Marvin Jones has kind of been the guy at Detroit lately. Oh, there we go. Lamar Jackson. It's base, but we'll take it. That's a pretty cool insert right there, Dak. Hopefully he comes back healthy next year. It's too bad injury. I like how he plays the game, so I'm hoping he comes back healthy. And then a rated rookie of Riley Ridley. And anybody on the Bears offensively is just probably not worth utilizing right now. Their offense is struggling. Nick Foles went down. Probably going to be out. So who knows with the quarterback. Maybe going back to Trubisky. Chris Carson. think he might be back again this next week. Robert Quinn. Mark Brunell, definitely not. Peyton Barber, I'm not really, don't know where he's at. John Riggins, so far nobody can use in this. John West still can with it. And Easton Stick. That, and then Joe Juan Williams. So that pack was pretty well, not worth much. Well, I don't know what we're going to do. I do have a blaster box. I may have to take a add to it. Maybe it's a Donruss 2019 blaster. Maybe I can add that to this rip. I may just do it and ask for forgiveness later, because the way it's going, I might not be able to fill all my positions. Because he knew I'm getting a lot of retired folks. Eric Ebron, Drew Brees would have been good, but he is out. Probably Chris Herndon, Jamal Adams, so he'd be Seattle defense, I believe. Ezekiel, he's been struggling this year, but that's a ×2, so that might be worthwhile. That's card's not going to do anything. And I think I pull a Gardner Minshew. Seems like about every time I rip a 2019 product, I pull one of his. But I have so many of these Donruss cards. This one's in pretty good shape. You know, I thought about getting these graded. It's not worth much, and graded wise, and maybe I'll get back at the cost of the grading of it. But I still hold out hope that he might come back around there and play well. He struggled this season. Now, of course, he's been out. Carson Wentz. Xavier Howard. John Brown. He went down. Joe Flacco. We'll start with the Jets. Brian Urlacher. Nothing there. There's a Russell Wilson ×2. Then Fournette. And Ryan Finley. Wow. The quarterbacks I'm getting here, Easton Stick and Ryan Finley. Come on. Why can't that be a Kyler Murray and a... I'm not sure who else I would say right now. Kyler Murray's about the only one in this class right now that's playing at a decent level. Terrell Suggs. Some of the other 19 guys are struggling a little bit. Mike Williams, Calvin Ridley, DeForest Buckner, Mitchell, like I said, he might be back, and Josh Allen's so he's defender. Jaguars defense did not too bad last week against the boys with Green Bay. Sorry. So let's put him down there. That'd be a ×6. You can use him. Dominators, Tom Brady. That's a possibility. And a Dakota Allen rookie card. All right, so this is my mem card. Right now, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I might have to pull an audible and grab the blaster box. Harrison Smith, Aaron Donald, Garyon Conley, Case Keenum, Darius Slay, and a Phenoms, Darius Slayton. It'd be a ×4. I think he is playing. We got a rookie series of Danny Dimes. He struggled this season, but has had some games there where he's put things together. He's one of their top leading rushers right now, I think, with the Giants. He had another big long run this last week. So we'll stick, I'm probably not going to use him, but we'll stick him up there and hold on to him. And then a Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. So that's the rip right now. If I'll be back either with my lineup, I don't have a tight end. I do have a tight end, I have Austin Hooper. So I'll be back with my lineup, or I will be calling an audible. I'll be right back. And we are back. And as you can see, I have set up a lineup. I did not call an audible. I did not rip out the blaster box of 2019 Donruss. I'm just going to hold that back for a later date and just make do with what we got out of that mega box. So not ideal in several positions, but we'll go with it. So we did have a good job at quarterback. Quarterback worked out well. Russell Wilson ×2. Nothing wrong with that one at all. That's a good play right there. We got Ezekiel Elliott ×2. He struggled a little bit because the Dallas offense overall has really kind of struggled. But also with defenses not having to worry about the quarterback play with Dak out, that probably has hurt him some. So he's had a struggle. He still has a struggle a little bit this season. But they do have Andy Dalton back, I believe, this week. So maybe that helps. Chris Carson was my running back I had to go with. A couple of the other guys were either just coming off injury or were haven't really performed much, like Leonard Fournette. Tevin Coleman is on bye week, and he's still banged up. But Chris Carson's banged up as well. My hope is he comes back healthy. He's questionable this week, so rolling the dice that he'll play. Continuing with the Seahawks, we got DK Metcalf. I believe this is just a base insert card, so that's not a parallel. I do not believe that's a parallel. So that's just ×1. ×4 was supposed to be Darius Slayton. Giants are on bye week, so that one's out of here. So I have to go with the ×1 Calvin Ridley. I think still potentially a good play. He's coming back from injury as well. That's the trend with my lineup here. We got Austin Hooper, who is actually now with the Browns. He had some pretty good games. He got banged up, was out for a little bit, but he's back. Hoping he can have a good game this week. His first week back last week, he didn't do all that much for the Browns, but the Browns offense didn't do a whole bunch last week. For my defensive player, we're going to go Jamal Adams. He's with the Seahawks now. So as you can see, I'm very heavy Seahawks. And then last but not least, we will try to use our auto. It's a risky play because Jaguars defense isn't all that, but it's a ×6. So if they get 3 or 4 points, then that can give me something. You know, 18 ×6, that's 18, 24 points. That would not hurt at all. So that's what we're going to go with. Don't feel really confident, but it's good to be back ripping for the Fantasy Rip League again this week, and we'll see how this plays out. Look for me definitely to do some hobby at least on week 12, possibly on week 13, so I can really try to jump those points up, or at least give myself a better chance to. So have a good one, and let me know what you think of this lineup. Take care. Bye.